Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we are gonna try to find out what tanks are waiting for you in the 7.0 update, especially during the new event that Wargaming announced on their 7.0 livestream. And to make it clear, it's only my expectations, nothing had been confirmed by Wargaming, but I'm pretty sure, let's face it, that the tanks I'm going to present to you are probably going to be the one in the event, and of course I'm going to choose one of them at the end of the video. And I think you're going to rely on my opinion simply because usually I don't mess up my guesses on events. So overall, to understand what tanks are waiting for us in this event, we need to ask ourselves three questions. What Wargaming said about the tank? Wargaming said it's a new tank. The second thing is the event gonna be pay to win or free? The more it's free, the worse is the tank. And here Wargaming said that we should be able to complete the event entirely for free. So don't expect an extremely good tank. Usually when Wargaming allows you to get a free tank, a completely free premium tank, this tank sucks. Just friendly reminder, T-44-100 for example. And the last criteria is a Rebel Stripe oopsie during the livestream that showed the Goose event. I thought it was about M6 XP and M6 A2E1, but it appeared that I was wrong. Maybe they're using their Goose thing to highlight the fact that we're gonna see a new American premium tank. So it leads us to three different tanks that I'm gonna present to you real quick, even if I already did it on the channel, but let's do it in 30 seconds max for each tank so you understand what are the tanks that are maybe gonna drop during this event. The first one is the T-54E2, an American tier 8 heavy tank, and you can clearly erase this tank from the list of tanks you can get in an event, because oh boy, is it not gonna come in something else than money or maybe crates. This tank is simply the T-125 at tier 8, and I think you can understand by now that if there is a T-125 at tier 8, Wargaming is gonna make a max profit of it, and therefore they will not put it in a free-to-play event. So you can erase it from the list. It's definitely not the tank that we are looking for. The second one we can erase is the T-2063 Eagle 7. And why can we erase it? Basically, this tank is a Pershing, but a Pershing one tier below. It nearly has the same armor profile, and therefore it makes it extremely effective in all down or peekaboo. And I don't want to shit on Wargaming, but the problem is, let's face it, that's a company. They give you something for free, it's gonna suck because they want you to spend your money. And the T-2063 is not the best, but it doesn't suck enough in order for you to get it in an event for free. So I'm simply gonna erase this tank from the list as well. And finally, the T-25 Pilot 1, the tier 8 medium American one. Why do I think this is the tank we're looking for? Let me explain. This tank has nothing. A really bad armor, not the best mobility. The only cool thing probably is the gun that is pretty similar to the T-23E3. It's basically a T-23E3 at tier 8. And it's more likely to be implemented in the next event simply because, let's face it, they already did an event where we could win the T-23E3 for free, so why not do it with a tank that is pretty similar but just one tier higher? This tank is not broken, it's not made of stalinium, it doesn't have a gun that is gonna frighten pretty much every single one of your enemies, it doesn't have a mobility that is completely broken, such as the one you have, for example, on the Dracula. No, overall, this tank is bad. Maybe if I want to be polite, let's say below average. But overall, let's face it, we know how Wargaming works. If they really give you something for free, and you can't really blame them for that because that's a company, they need to make money, but if they want to make you happy and give you a premium tank, don't expect it to be good. And the T-25 Pilot 1 simply sucks, at least statistically talking. I don't know yet, I did not try the tank, only super testers know if the tank sucks, but I had some feedbacks and everybody overall told me that the T-25 Pilot 1 really was a bad tank. So that's why I'm expecting it to be the reward tank during the 7.0 update, and I think my theory is the right one, simply because there is a pattern in what Wargaming is doing for their free-to-play event, and and most likely, if we follow the pattern, the T25 Pilot one is the tank you're looking for. So I hope you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments if you agree, if you disagree. Once again, I want to remind you that it's only my opinion. It's not something Wargaming officially announced. It's only based on some criteria I gathered regarding the tank. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you here. Hope you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget that you're not here to be better, but to be the best. And if you manage to get the T25 Pilot, sell it. See ya, guys.